7, 8 years of solid gains, we're starting to react to that. Of course, we had the other issue, which was the fuel for the market.
People are not getting the financial service properly, and Bandhan will like to focus on that. For that reason, our journey started as a microfinance. Until now, we are focusing our portfolio in a microcredit, providing microcredit service to the bottom of the pyramid. And our country is a big, and if we see that the industry in a microfinance 30 to 40% growth year on year, but we are also aligned on that, and we can be like to grow this book as is possible on that. And second point, I saw that this is also we are beginning of the bank, we are strategically decided on that, the 3 segment we like to focus the bank, because the country have needed this type of portfolio. One is in microfinance. I already said that the business loan for the bottom of the pyramid or unbanked people. And the second is then MSME. So as of now, if we see that the country scenario on that MSME, 18.3% last year growth has come in the MSME. And but if I go to this, the less than a 10 lakhs rupees loan and MSME, this is growth has come in the 26.7%, which is we saw that this area is a very good opportunities is coming, and the 10 lakhs to 1 crore segment, there is a 21% growth is coming on this segment, which is called the we say that the MSME segment on that. So Bandhan is also gradually is trying to penetrate in this area. Accordingly, we are HR recruited and people are doing on that. And of course, MSME, you also know that the year-on-year basis as of now, 30% new customer asking the credit, and 70% they are retained. So this is a good opportunities for the future banking industry on that. And another segment we are, from beginning, we are decided on that to like to penetrate is an affordable housing. Is in market is a big. If we see that the 10 to 12 million house have in the urban, which used by 26 to 27 million household. There is a big demand, but not is there. They are going to the rent and that way. This is a market is there. Other way, if we give that the government have been decided by 2022, every people have that the shelter. In that sense, if I come on the house for all by 2022, so PM AJD, whatever the Prime Minister Awas Yojana is needed 20 million affordable house in our country by 2022. As of now, August 18, it has been built up in a 8,34,000. So then till now, there is a 1,91,65,000 new house is required, affordable house is required to provide the people who have like to get a shelter on that. So this is a big market. In this market, we are not newly will be like to go that much because time is very short by 2022. We feel that there is in 2 trillion rupees is a money is required on that. So there is a bank can be work on that. So that we are taken acquired in a grow to grow this segment on that. So this is an overall point of view. If you know that the mortgage funding, 70% mortgage loan in the 5 states, and which is in the Maharashtra and South. So East and other area is not that much. And the 5 big HFC provided 84% of the housing loan of total. So affordable housing is in that sense is a market is big, but also not penetrated in that those are player in there. So this is an opportunity. So we feel that fine, but now I am coming to this the the result point of view, whatever we are invited to you. One point is big, I will be like to disclose on that. This is the third quarter. Always is in first and second quarter in our previous practice is that credit growth is not that much. Third quarter it is coming little bit, and fourth quarter is good. We all coming on that. Though it is in third quarter, another challenge on that we are, there is in one large infrastructure account we have. There is in 384.95 crores that is balance, and that we are 100% provisioned in this quarter. After that, 100% provision of 385 crores on that, bank have been done the profit in this quarter 331 crores, which is year-on-year growth is in 10%. If we not count that one, that our year-on-year growth will come at that 93%. Bank has an net interest income, NII is a 1,124 crores, which was 1 year before in the same quarter 732 crores. That is a 53.5% has come growth as a NII. Advance we have now at the close of this the quarter 35,599 crores, and this advance have been grown year on year 46% as usual in our credit growth. And deposit has come 34,639 crores, which is 37% deposit growth has come year on year basis. Out of that, the CASA, we have the 14,342 crores. This is a very good growth has come to the CASA, which is CASA now 41.4%, which is year on year basis, CASA growth has come 70.72%. So next point, we see that we are bank as a very more focus on that in the rural, very much focus on that in the retail customer. So in that sense, we saw that in this year, this quarter again, our retail deposit compared to the bulk deposit, 85% as of now on that. Non-interest income has come 234 crores, which is 48% growth year on year. Our NIM is remain 10.5%. Cost to income ratio 33.7. Gross NPA 1.3%. If we not count as a big exposure, whatever we are declared as a provision, but if we count it in, that is in 2.4%. Our net NPA in the remain in the last quarter, 0.7% was the last quarter, and this quarter also 0.7%, because we saw that in our 87% microcredit portfolio, it has been come as a very good repayment now, and earlier little bit you saw that NPA was there, but we are maintaining on the OTR, on-time repayment rate. In the day of due, how many of my customer paid the installment in that day? It has come now 99.04%, which was before is a 98.86%. So this is a very good symptom on that. All the legacy have been like to finish, and it is going good in the future. Capital adequacy ratio 32.8%. ROA, if we count on that, in the 2.9%, it is with this provision of 385 crores. If we not count it, it is at 5.6% of ROA. And if I go to this, the 9 months ROA, this is 3.9%, is a nearly 4%, which is our legacy. We are saw that it is there. And ROE, if we say that it is counting this provision, is at 12.5. If it is not counting, then it is at 21.2%. And all things, if you like to see that, it's a very good quarter. We saw that as per our previous practice, and microcredit and advance and non-microcredit advance 87 and 13%. So earlier it was in a 14% non-microcredit. It is a little bit come down, and because microcredit is increasing, and from last quarter to next quarter it will be grow good. And our PSL is in 96%. You know, we grow the branch in from last year this quarter to this year this quarter. It is in 10.26%. That means 978 branch as of now we have. Earlier it was in 887 branches. Very interestingly, we are opening the doorstep service center, which is microcredit delivery office. It was in the last year 2,633. It has come now 3,014. That means 381 new doorstep service center we have been opened, and the last 1 year. And we have the employee 31,115. Customer, we have now 1.51 crores. Out of that, in the 9.22 lakhs customer added in the last quarter. It is also big, has come. And year on year, we say that there is 33 lakhs in the new customer added on that. When the customer has come more, automatically we saw that our business growth will come. And we are till now focusing on that, the 34 states and union territory. Our business is going on that. In the last quarter, we disbursed 13,000 crores, and which the 21,86,000 people received that loan. So as usual, I say that the microcredit is and other business is growing as usual. And I again mention on that, we acquired the Groho. That is another avenue for Bandhan Bank to grow the business across both the area geographically, and very big opportunities for us to grow the bank on that. Thank you to all of you. I hope that your question I'll be like to answer.
A one-time restructuring for MSMEs below 25 crores, this window that has been given to banks, will you be utilizing it, and to what extent? How many loans?
We've not taken any advantage of that circular, and we don't intend to as well.
Okay, sir.
For Bandhan Bank, and it's only going to benefit HDFC in the whole process. So do you think the market did not take into account the long-term benefits of the business synergies that both the managements announced on the day of the merger?
If you see that I am an entrepreneur. I started this organization as a microfinance institution, and that time also very confused people. It will be survive, it will be sustain, no? But after that, you know that history, how it has come. If I say that in the 3 years before when I started the bank, people say that who will give the deposit to you? You see that how much deposit has come to the bank. And it is in CASA 41%, retail 84%. So it is like to take some time to understand on that. So on that point of view, from my experience, I feel that the Groho is the best opportunities for Bank Bandhan to grow the portfolio and business in future. So someone maybe like to see that today, because I like to see that tomorrow. Because if we not like to see tomorrow, bank cannot grow on that. When I opened the 501 branch at a time in a one day, nobody believed on that, how it is. But if I not open in that time, whatever people criticize, but I cannot get that deposit, that retail deposit I cannot get. From my experience, I like to share to all of you, this is a very big opportunities for bank a Bandhan like, because the same culture, same area, segment, no, and opposite on that. If you see that given the data, there is an affordable housing only the concentrated in Maharashtra, Gujarat, and some south. No, other area not in that penetration. 70% is there, 30% of all other countries. So if I reverse it, that is an opportunity. So business opportunities in future is a huge. I hope that it will take some time to understand on that.
So
but I feel that a very good march on that.
Are you saying that the negative sentiment is temporary and it will ease off with the course of time?
I am always looking my business. If you see that in the last 3 months, no, many of the challenges we are faced on that. My business is in same way given on that. So we are like to see that the business. When businesses come, of course you will be like to recognize it.
And what is your exposure to the MSME sector? You said that you are planning to gradually penetrate into the MSME sector, but as of yet, what is your exposure?
If you see that we have the 3 types of portfolio in the MSME. One portfolio we are built up, earlier also I mentioned, is called the SCL, Small Enterprise Loan, which is 1,420 crores. No, and which is less than 10 lakhs. We have some exposure to the microfinance institution. That is 1,789 crores. And SME pure, if you see that, other than this, the 1434, not in a 17, no, 1434. This is an MFI loan, 1434. And SME overall and that 225 crores. Other than this 385.
Take to 40%. What is the next step that the bank will explore with this merger in place?
Can you?
So even with the merger with Group Finance, your stake will fall to only around 61% versus 40% required by RBI. So what is the next step that the bank will take? Is there another acquisition you think you would like to make, or some other dilution you would undertake to meet this requirement?
No, if you see that today I am like to talk on that result and finally come, because it is in second on that. Of course, you see that the merger, it will be helped. So my team is working on that, how strategically it will like to go on that way.
What are the problems banking giving out a large loan like 385 crore and then fully providing during the quarter? I mean, why enter that business at all, considering it's not your core? What is this account also?
No, we can't name individual accounts, but it's been there in the public domain. We've discussed this same account in the previous quarters as well. So, we've answered all of these questions.
Why?
As to why.
Why? I'm
Go for a large infrastructure.
many times I have been given this statement. Of course, I believed always is in one side, small ticket side, and people say that unsecured. No, you are not secured. You are personally also not secured because your all portfolio unsecured. So I try to test on that what is the secured, what is AAA, what is the big name. But I saw that no, it is better. Now I understand it is better, which is my. So that I have been again going to affordable housing, not the big housing.
Sir.